afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are. So here we are back again in sunny California and rather warmish California. yesterday here it was it touched 100 degrees, so that's pretty hot. I'm glad that today it's not like that, but I'm also incredibly happy that today is my daughter Isabella's birthday. So I wanted to give a big shout out to her, a big hug and a kiss to her, and big blessing from all of you to her on her birthday today. And happy birthday, Bella. We love you very much. And so that's that. We hope to celebrate. We kind of started celebrating last night. My dear friend Shabi Farooq and his wife Avni cooked up a storm in their home and dropped off the food for us. So we had a very strong and lovely and tasty biryani session with bagari baigan and shrimps, and it was great. Well, what that means is that I'm a little anchored heavy today. But here I am, here we are. There was a question asked a couple of days ago, and I just wanted to touch on it. And this has been frequently asked, and I've answered it in many different ways, and let's see if there's a different take on it today. So this is about chilla. So the question was, can you please talk about chilla, and how do you prepare to do a chilla? Well, first of all, the word chilla. Tony, she was looking through various Googles and things and everything about chilla, and she came across one explanation, and that was that it's a Indo-Persian word, Indian-Persian combo. It's that word, the original word is chehel, which actually means 40, number 40, chehel. So the mystics and the Sufis of the old times in India and in Persia and so on, they would retreat into what they call the Chehel Khana, meaning a room that was called a Chehel Khana, in solitary confinement. And for 40 days they would meditate and reflect on whatever it is that was inside of them that needed to be answered, and found a way through. So that's what they did. So chehel, in a chehel khana. The word in India became from chehel into chilla somehow. There is another Urdu word called chehel, which is used to describe the hustle and bustle of a party or a gathering or a market or something. So they use something called chehel pehel, which meant, oh, there was big chehel pehel in that party. So big hustle and bustle, big fun going on. So that's chehel utilized in India in that manner. But chilla may have been a hybrid of chalis, and which means 40. So what happens is that a musician retreats into a chilla khana, which is again a room, for 40 days, surviving on pretty much liquids and like water and maybe vegetables, and shying away from eating meat and stuff, and in solitary confinement, focusing on whatever was a question in his or her mind vis-a-vis the plane is concerned. So suppose if I was considering that I've gotten to a certain point with a particular qaida or a particular phrase or a particular pattern, where do I go next? And if I'm running into some kind of a wall, some kind of a, I can't see my way through, so I would think about retreating into a solitary room, the chilla khana, and be there and focus on that particular piece of rhythm or music, and see what kind of world opens up for me in there. So for 40 days, nothing, no outside contact, and you do that. So the first time I went I was 16 years old, wasn't quite sure what I was looking for. I mean, I was already like somewhat of a young darling of the crowd at that time. I would play concerts and people would think, oh, he's such a cute and can play well and so on. So